Kristocentric station.
Safe and family-friendly radio with music to uplift your spirit.
Hi, this is Darlene Check.
What's up to all my family? And this is your brother, your cousin, your nephew, Kirk Franklin.
What's up, everybody? This is Michael Stampling.
Hey, everybody, this is your friend Travis Green.
Hello, this is Sinach.
Hello, God's people. This is Joe Metal.
Hi there, this is Yolanda Adams.
Hey, family, this is Phil Thompson.
Hi, this is Donnie McClurkin.
Hello, everybody. This is Sammy Yokoso.
Hey, this is Chevelle Franklin.
Hello, my name is Koda.
Hi, this is Pastor Ina Fletcher.
Hi, this is Patrick Duncan.
Hey, yo, what's good? Akesse Brempon here.
It's your family, your brother, your friend, Dietrich Hadd.
This is Smiley Music.
My name is Celestine Donko.
Hello, my name is Tosi Bartos.
Hello, this is Pastor William McDowell.
This is Kwesi Oting.
Hi, this is Uche Ago.
Hey, what's up? It's Darwin Hobbs.
Hey, it's Vashawn Mitchell.
Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Neil Kai.
Hi, my name is Danny Nete.
God bless you, Sonny Badu.
Hello, everybody. My name is Priya Dede.
What's up, people? This is Obi Shine.
Hello, everybody. This is Mkululi Pepe.
Hello there. My name is Samsung.
Hi, this is Helen Yawson.
Hey, everybody. This is Lionel Peterson.
What's up, everybody? This is Ty Tribbett. Don't go nowhere.
Serving the body of Christ.
You are listening to Kristocentric station.
Don't you wanna be a part of the kingdom? Don't you wanna be a part of the kingdom? Oh, don't you wanna be a part of the kingdom? Oh, come on, everybody.
Find us online, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and on TuneIn. Kristocentric station, the kingdom promoter.
Alright, are we ready?
Yeah, volume up.
Alright, let's do this. Fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world.
So ladies and gentlemen, turn the volume up on your mobile devices,
on your tablets,
on your sound systems, and in your car.
Because you are now locked onto Kristocentric Fresh Tunes. Alright, are we ready?
Yeah, volume up.
Alright, let's do this. Fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world.
So ladies and gentlemen, turn the volume up on your mobile devices,
on your tablets,
on your sound systems, and in your car.
Because you are now locked onto Kristocentric Fresh Tunes. You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
Only you. I try to keep I have a God to glorify and never dying soul to save and fitted for the sky. Bless your amazing heart and thank you so much for connecting and tuning into your favorite online gospel radio station, Kristocentric Station. Today is the 13th day of the 4th month in this blessed year 2023. We have done 103 days in this year. My name is Robynsyn Crusoe. Surely from now till I say we will talk soon, I'll bring you the very best of the freshest tunes trending on the continent of Africa. Rightly fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world. 7 it all fresh, all fresh. In between the music, I have a fresh convo today with urban gospel artist WUDDAH. Yep, he calls this kind of music rapomedi. It surely should be an amazing convo, fresh convo. So fresh tunes, fresh convo should be an amazing and a terrific Thursday right here on the Kristocentric Station. Song in the background, Only You, a song of appreciation. God's extraordinary ministers and songs, they called out on Onyengweringwe. And that's how I welcome you onto today's show, Kristocentric Fresh Tunes. We're live and interactive. Push me a message via our WhatsApp line +233 551 300317 +233 551 300317. Let's have an amazing show here. If you're watching via YouTube or Facebook Live, you can also drop a comment in the comment box. And let's keep it interactive right here on the Kristocentric Station. Kindly do follow us across all our socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live or we have new content posted. Well, with the signing out of the way, let's jump right into it. Kicking it off this afternoon, this morning, wherever you may be listening or doing the watching. His name is Bodiless. Yeah, Bodiless. An urban gospel artist. He has a new tune. He calls this one Goodness and Mercy, featuring Nectar and Kevin PY. Let's go, Bodiless.
How can I tell of it all? Oh God,
It's your goodness and your mercy follow me. How can I tell of it all? Oh God, this your goodness and your mercy follow me. And your compassion filled me not. Every day your love is by my side. Don't know why. Mercies I knew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, oh God. Mercies I knew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, oh God. Unto you.
I will sing of your goodness and mercies every day. Cause we'll be working for my good Nyamienko holidays. You said I'm already blessed, I should never stress. I should rest in your finished works. Now today be a magic pay. You referred me to Matthew 11:28. When the promise came, in the presence of people of praise, he called me by my name. You endorsed and engrossed your words on my heart. And you empowered me to go out and demonstrate your agape love. Your conviction makes me cry, baby. I surrender myself, I'm ready to die daily. Cause me to find and deflame this passion in my heart. To desire more of you. I like what you do in my life lately. I know they won't go back to my past. I wanna stay in your presence. Cause only you be my hope and my future. You told me that I'm yours. And to lose me, you would rather die on the cross for the love. Hallelujah.
Mercies I knew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, oh God. Mercies I knew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, oh God. Unto you. Now your love for the cover me. Love out of my soul that did me with the pampa.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
When I'm alone, Papa, God, you be the comforter. I know the money, you be my provider. Tyra, you are enough. Oh Lord, do my little. How can I sing your praise? Now you with the boss, my brain. So I go bless your holy name from place to place. So I'm beyond ashamed, oh. Your love to make her crazy, so how can I sing your praise? Show me good love anywhere I did. I want to. Great is thy faithfulness. Show me good love anywhere I did. Great is thy faithfulness.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
Dollar music.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
gloria. Everybody gave you.
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
And surely, for 103 days into the year 2023 days, and for all he does for us, we can only say, this can only be God. And this can only and surely be God. Great tune coming from the camp of Jimmy the Psalmist, featured by the amazing and blissful voice of Moses Bliss. And they called that one, This Can Only Be God. Still here on the Kristocentric station. Check with the time, 18 minutes past the hour 1 p.m. GMT, 18 minutes past the hour 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, we've been doing this fresh from the studio to your radio from Africa to the world. Before Jimmy the Psalmist, you had from the camp of Bodiless, came through with Goodness and Mercy. Yes, the goodness and mercy of God upon our lives is always unlimited. Right here on the Kristocentric station, here's a quick reminder that then I have a fresh convo today with WUDDAH. Yeah, pretty sure when he comes, he teach me the zo dance. Yeah. Righty, let's jump back into music. Next on my list, his name is Mike Abdul, featuring Nusa. They call this one Keep It to Myself. Let's go.
Glory to Jehovah, hallelujah, Lord, my attention. I will shout hallelujah, oh glory to Jehovah, hallelujah, Lord, my no tension, take it easy. Let go. There's a praise in my mind, I want people to know. There's a dance in my spirit, got to let it go. And the way they do it, cannot come and keep it to myself. Me ole pa mora, me ole pa hallelujah mora, cannot come and keep it to myself. I will shout hallelujah, oh glory to Jehovah, hallelujah, oh my God. I will shout hallelujah, oh glory to Jehovah, hallelujah, oh like a shout it.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
Worship and lift up my hands. I like to scream, I like to shout. I like them thinking your girl in a trance. I like them thinking they standing a chance. I like them thinking they knowing the plans. I like them thinking believing I can't run out of gas out of my class, I like to thinking for this in advance. Call on his name, now they changing their stance. Can't even call on his name, they getting mad, Yeah, call on his name, they getting mad, Yeah. I say Yahweh, Yahweh, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai, Jehovah Jireh, we call you Yahweh. Forever. You are Yahweh, Yahweh, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai, Jehovah Jireh, we call you Yahweh. You are Yahweh, Yahweh, I call on his name, I got them in shambles shook. Make sure you getting these angles, look. Do it, let's set the example. Stomping, I'm mopping in my Jesus sandals. I like to trample on the heads of my enemies. To the beat of this melody, he is a friend of me. Forgave all my felonies, God is defending me. It's giving jealousy, he got a tendency, of taking me personally. See, I will be careful with me, Your weapons keep missing me, I keep them next to me, I don't move fearfully, nah. Made in his image, you see in God when you look at me,
You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe. You're listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes with Robynsyn Crusoe.
Jehovah Jireh, we call you Yahweh. You are Yahweh, 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 Yahweh.
You are listening to Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
Once have you spoken, twice have I heard. Say now you get all power in your hand. So why should I worry? Why should I fret? Every time I call you they answer. Anytime I knock you they open. Anything I ask in the name of Jesus I receive. You keep all your promises. That's why I know you will never fail, no. You can never ever fail. 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 Jesus, 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 Jesus.
And surely he can never fail us. The one and only true God, he will never fail us. He has promised, yes, he has promised, he will never ever fail us right here on the Kristocentric station. His name, I Fear. And of course, that tune, beautiful tune, he called that one Never Ever, Never Ever. Ready before he heard from the camp of Obenewa. The US of A based Ghanaian making strides with her urban gospel over there. She came through with Yahweh. Beautiful tune, of course, as well. And I kicked it off with Mike Abdul featuring Nosa. And they came through with Keep It To Myself. Right, 30 minutes past the hour, 1 p.m. GMT, 30 minutes past the hour, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doing it fresh from the studio to your radio, from Africa to the world, as always, every Thursday. Yes, 7 fresh from the studio to your radio. Yeah. Righty, Mimitin Cry has a new tune. She calls this one Obiara Intesawo. There's no one like you. Let's do this together. Me. Right here on the Kristocentric station. Let's go.
Once I tried Emerysantin aboarding in a ride. Sonia Sase would ya dance said when him knew a cheek to me in a ride. Guarantee say what to me more one yanse more one more din more obiarante se who can obi kebi boyo nyamia obiarante se once I tried Emerysantin aboarding in a ride. Sonia Sase
Kristocentric Fresh Tunes.
Holy Ghost, we are your people all around.
And surely may your will be done as it is in heaven. Great and inspiring. Fiery tune from the camp of Alice Yuliswa. And she calls this one Yuliswa. Coming from her recent extended play titled Grace. She calls this one Pentecost on that EP right here on the Kristocentric station. Before you heard from Mimi Tenkran, she also came through with Obiara Entisawo, who translates to There's None Like You. Quick shouts to all the countries connected. Ghana is connected, Nigeria is connected, South Korea doing the listening. Thank you so much for all of you who do the listening 24/7 right here on the Kristocentric station. The dial www.kristocentric.com. Yeah, right. Of course, in a while I'll be having a fresh convo. My guest is in the studio. Of course, it's going to be an amazing time, I believe, without a doubt. But then before, let me do a couple of birthday wishes here. Yeah. Well, real quick, let me say happy birthday to one of our very own Kevin Chris Akor, our Wits kid here. Yeah, pretty sure he's going to be a man. Happy birthday, Chris. You're amazing. You're a great guy. And with a bold prayer, I want to ask God's grace to see you through this ever-life's race with an extra pace. No enemy can chase. Live long and prosper. Chris, where's the party happening? Let us know. Righty. Let me push in one more. Right, let me say happy birthday quickly to OKT Rankin Otre Kwameteria. Happy birthday to you. Live long and continue to prosper. Please do good stuff, okay? And support a good team. Yeah, even though it's Meske in club, yeah, we know often it's more than a club. Anyway, OKT, happy birthday, and you're great. Continue to do great stuff and do great exploit right here on the Kristocentric station. Once about that time, I have my fresh convo, and his name is WUDDAH. WUDDAH is in the studios of Kristocentric station. WUDDAH, Charlie, what's up?
Ade.
It be so. How was your trip coming here?
Okay, not stressful.
And how has the week been so far?
Oh, it's been good. It's been.
Okay.
Weather has been good to me. I was a little under the weather the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Christ resurrection. So resurrect.
It be so. So wait, WUDDAH is your actual name?
Yeah, that's my surname.
Yeah. What's your full name?
Joel WUDDAH.
Joel WUDDAH.
Yeah.
I see. Alright. Right. Let's jump into once again. Welcome to Kristocentric Station. Let's quickly jump into this. So, Joel WUDDAH, you do what's your kind of music?
So, one I rap urban gospel.
Okay.
And I'm a rapper.
Okay.
And I do what I call rap comedy.
Okay.
Which is a fusion of gospel rap and lyrical comedy.
I see.
So I don't do it like comedy.
We'll break it down in a bit. So how did this all start? Is this something you have been doing since childhood?
Oh, no. I didn't even think I'll be doing music like this. I mean, I started out with a lot of talent. Sports.
I
football. I play football.
Oh, really?
I've been in the school team ever since.
Yeah.
Primary school team, GHS school team.
Which position do you play?
I'm a striker.
Hey.
But I'm also like a bit of all-roundish.
Okay.
So once it's a forward game, I can play midfield. I remember Colts football. It got to a time I was playing defensive. It was just one time. right back.
Okay.
Wasn't around, and I was asked to.
Interesting. So you're a versatile player.
Yeah,
a Michael Essien kind of player. Who's your favorite player?
My favorite.
Currently.
Do I have? It used to be Ronaldinho, but now I don't know.
Right. So there was nothing like music in the family.
For the family, no. Though they love listening to music. I mean, nothing could stop us from listening to music on a Sunday. It was like a regular thing. Daddy will always play music.
Okay.
So you hear music, gospel music in the morning before we even go to church. When we come back from church, whilst the fufu is being poured, we are hearing music too inside and everything. Weekdays are more like busy days, so we don't do much of music during like Monday to Friday ish. So the music mainly, it's either Saturday when we are cleaning, and you could hear it in the loudspeakers like that.
Okay. So what kind of music were you hearing back then?
Oh, now we're hearing a lot of gospel, but we're hearing reggae. We're hearing some cool jazz.
Okay.
And sometimes some blues. Yeah. It was more like Daddy's choice of music.
Okay, right.
But when Daddy is not in the house on a Saturday, then you can blow the speakers up with what you prefer.
Because I'm very interested in how the whole thing started for you. Okay, because you are mentioning that then even though yes on a daily, which is random listening to music because your daddy had to play, it's not something that then you ever thought of.
No, I didn't think of
so
music.
Primary school, secondary school, there was nothing like music.
So primary school, it was just dance.
Okay.
That people knew me for. So we had this subject, music and dance. They really didn't teach us anything music and dance. They would just give us the platform to showcase our talent. So that's the time the teacher will relax at the corner. It's your turn. Then you come. So we do whatever you are gifted in. So I always do dance. People knew me to be doing that. But we had this newcomer. When he came, started rapping.
Hey.
Rapping the Brafors, the TikToks. I'm like, hey, I never thought of doing something like that. But I just felt like, nah, this thing, I think I can do it too.
He's still in the center stage, so.
Then I started buying the cassettes.
Yeah.
Of a Brafor, TikTok, and I started like learning their raps. Because I wanted the next music and dance class. I wanted to rap. So that's how it started. Then a couple of the people who also enjoy rap, we came together that okay, let's now try and put out like our own song. Next music and dance class we have to do our song.
So you created a group.
Created some funny group, funny things. Then that's how the rap part began. Then I was building on the miming of other people's songs and everything like that. Then just when I got to JHS, so there's something from like class 4, class 5, class 6.
I see.
Just then when I got to JHS, man was heading towards BEC, so we have to focus. So we stopped because we don't even do music and dance in JHS. So I kind of stopped. Never went to do anything like music or anything. Straight up to SHS, nothing music. But SHS, I got into dancing during my second year. First year, I was very laid back because Charlie, the seniors, they make wild rough. They won't punish you. I wanted to also like go home and everything. Go home early enough so that I can go for football training. But my second year, I went to the boarding house. And that's when I got the feel of entertainment and everything. So I now joined the dance crew. Azonto Flex.
Azonto Flex.
We're doing like more of, now we call it Afro. But before it used to be called, when you say like I do Azonto dance, that means you do local dance, like Afro dances. It's just that the term was misused some time ago when they wanted to, in quote, call prostitutes like Azonto. And now they changed it, they called a particular kind of dance Azonto, but it wasn't like that before. So yeah, it was still dance, nothing like music. fast forward, I think around 2014, 2015-ish, I met Arms Writer and then Alpha.
Okay.
In church. And
so with all this time, were you still in church?
Oh,
you've been a church boy since.
I've been a church boy since I have to go to church.
So in church, what were you doing? Or you're a regular church boy?
I didn't used to do anything. I was actually part of those boys that Sunday school, we are in a hurry to go home. We are at the back disturbing. When we go for break, we don't come back again. We're just doing all those kind of things. We're just having fun and everything. That was from children's to the teens. I wasn't doing anything at all. Anything. It got to a time I didn't even want to be going to the church, because at times we have like football matches, like Sundays. Though it's in the afternoon, I want to stay at home till afternoon and go and play instead of just go to church. When you close, I still go and play. That kind of thing. So when I met them, they were actually rapping and they were doing gospel rap. And prior to that time, I'd witnessed urban gospel a bit. With J Smokes at that time, Moby Day, King's Kid. We've gone out and everything. I like their vibe. I took my personal camera. I was promoting them, just doing something to just push their cause. But nothing clicked that I'll be doing music. Sometimes I dance along with them and all that. So when I met these two people, we're just talking. They knew I was rapping like way back in school and everything, but they were finding it difficult to, like, should I say, break through or get their craft out there and everything. Even the church at that time, they weren't able to like minister like in like during service or programs or anything. It was only when we are having our own get together
youth service or something,
or we're in the youth though, but they weren't doing it.
Okay.
But when we go for, let's say, camp meeting, the boys when we gather, then this one will give freestyle, this one will give freestyle. Like, hey, you guys, you are doing like something amazing. This thing, you don't have to stop. Like, there are just a handful of people doing this kind of thing. Fast forward again, one time they started complaining that Charlie, this thing be like, you know, they go anywhere. And I was like, oh no, you people should keep doing it. It will be. Then they were like, you go be, you used to rap. You stop rapping. You're asking us to like start rapping. And I was like, oh yeah, but like you can't continue. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me play smart on them. You guys want me to go back to rap? Okay, I'll do this rap thing with you. We'll make it. It will happen. So we came about bringing like ideas as to how we can make this thing happen. So it was through that we birthed Rap Pill Cypher.
What's Rap Pill Cypher? So
it's a cypher. It's been a while we did some. We've done, I think, 4 pills. That means 4 doses. That means 4 episodes. So because we didn't have much money to go to a studio to go and record like an actual song, and if you are to go and record and I'm to go and record another person recording, it will be like lots of money. So what we did was, let's rather bring our coins together. Let's go and record a cypher. Cypher, we know the engineer doesn't need to do so much work on it. It's just the beat and then our vocals that they'll do. So they'll charge us little. That way we'll be able to get like 5 people on board and we can put it out there. So like every time we feel like doing something, we'll just go and do Rap Pills. So that's how come we did the Rap Pill Cypher for the first time. Got 2 other francophone rappers. They also do gospel rap on board, and then we put it out there. And before we used to do it like every year. But before COVID, I think we stopped for some time.
So has it been mainly gospel you wanted to do always?
So when I started, it wasn't gospel because I was doing other people's songs. I was just rapping the Obrafos and the rest. When I met them, because they were doing gospel and I think they should continue doing that, I wanted to do it. So one thing too was someone like Alpha. Alpha was doing both. That's the secular and then that's and I was telling him that he needs to pick a side, and I would want him to pick the gospel part. And Arms Writer used to do secular and started gospel and wanted to stick to the gospel. He actually had a lot of people coming his way to help, but they were like, if only he's going to switch to secular. And I was like, no. So that was what made me feel like, nah, I need to come on board with it. And at that time, I started working. They were still schooling.
Oh, okay.
So I knew at least with my small coins, I can also add up more. So I did that with them. And then I also spoke to our youth pastor then that, okay, I think it's time you give us some platform to be able to showcase our talent and everything. But like these guys, they are very good. They are even better than I, because me, I didn't do it. So you should try. Then later on he said, okay, cool. You guys can actually minister on a Sunday, but just make sure that the content you are bringing out there is like good. I was like, oh, that one there, no shaking. So after the rap pills, then at least they can now have it to themselves, so they heard it more and everything. So we kept ministering in church like as at when.
So how was your first ministration like? Did people accept it immediately?
So for our youth like this, they were so excited because it's something new they are seeing. But it had to be also gradual. So the first one, we had to do it like live with the instruments and everything. Make it look almost like a choir ministration sort of. So we had some people sing and then we rapped. But the next one, that one we came in with the beats for them to feel the actual hits that we were bringing on board. But they were very super cool. It's more like a family church. So they already had that kind of relationship with us. So they accepted it very cool. So the mindset was that do this with them. When they get stuck in it, I'll just back out and leave them. So at a point they wanted us to be like that kind of a group. And I was like, oh, you guys, let's think about it. Like, think about it. 10 years from now, do you think we'll still be a group? If you think we'll still be a group, let's go for it. If you think you would go solo, then let's not start it, because I don't want to be a group. But in my mind, I knew me, I'll be the one to opt out. So I wanted it to be out there like that.
I see.
So we thought about it, and they were like, oh yeah, they think we should do solo. So now people have seen us like minister for a very long time. They think we're a group in church. So we now have to come out as individuals. So we had Alpha release a song. Then we pushed him. Then Writer did. We pushed. Then it was time for me to also release my own. It kept long, because I knew when I released a song, it would be like, oh, now you're an artist proper. But I was thinking about it. So I was like,
and which year was this?
So that's almost like 2016. Just ending. So everything like was just happening. Because 2015 things were like there like that. Rapio Cypher 1 came into it. Alpha, Writer, now it's your turn. You have to do something. So thought about it, and then I released one song. And I was using Joey at that time because of Joel. People call me Joey. Because there was nothing like artist kind of thing. Then I think after that one went, people were actually like cool with it. They were like, oh, this song is actually nice, like you're actually good, blah 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 blah.
That was your first song?
That was my first song.
What was the title?
The Gift of God. So the feedbacks were good. I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, oh, so I'm going to disappoint all these people very soon and all that. So when we released the Rap Pill Cypher Those Two, by the time we released the Those Two, I think a lot of people could sense the maturity and the growth that has come between when we started to Those Two. So people felt like, nah, Charlie, this thing you have to do more. So I had some of the urban gospel the artists, some of them actually calling me. I was like, oh, I didn't know like you could actually rap like this. We need more of this. And people, oh, we listened to the rapper Cypher, Charlie, your verse was dope, like that kind of thing. I was like, okay, cool. And I was just about to like just hand over everything and then move on like that. So one day, our Archbishop, Bishop Charles Ajinasari, was preaching about.
That's where you church?
Yeah, Prayer Chapel. So he preached about the talent. I've heard that message, but that day it hit me on a different kind of level. I had to rethink everything again. Like, I started thinking about the number of like talents God has actually given to me. Some have, should I say, wasted. Some I didn't pay attention to. A whole lot. I used to act. I stopped. A whole lot. A whole lot.
I see.
I can play table tennis.
A jack of many trades.
Oh, plenty. But I stopped a lot. I could actually draw. SHS time. The first confused self of mine. I was torn between choosing business and visual arts.
Wow.
One, because I was good with math. So, and I love to do business. Like, I've sold Piota before, I've sold Alasa before. Like, I just want to do business and get money.
You sold Piota where?
Oh, my area, man, Apenkwa Park. I've done so. I've sold Yoyi, I've sold mango. I've done ice cream myself, the one in the
popsicles,
the cup, and so many things. So I was like, nah, I have to do business so that I can focus more on the business part. But when they brought the list for us to choose, I was like, no, visual arts. I'm also good with drawing, And I love arts. Should I go for that? Confusion. So I was really like not too. So we all, if you check the list, first choice business, second choice visual arts, third choice business. Alternatively, if I get another school, it will be visual arts. I got to SHS 1 business. I went Accra Academy. Shout outs to my below people. I was in the class. They started teaching first week, second week, third week. I was like, am I really supposed to be here? The teaching is going on well, but when I see the way the visual arts people they are talking about and colors and this, I'm like, nah, I have to change. So I actually went to that. I wanted to change, and they were like, oh, but they brought the list the first like week that if you want to like swap or anything, do it. So it was too late. I was like, Charlie, let me just go for it like that. And that's how come I ended up with business. Now I'm doing things related to media, which is not really business. It's more of art. I'm doing music, which is more of art. So bottom line is, everything that really happened has not really been what I thought it should be. So this music thing too, that's how it came about. So after I reflected on all these things, football, this, SHS, confusion, this, you had a lot of talent, you could have picked this from and all that. So I was like, see, let me just pray about this whole thing. So after praying about it, I felt like I needed to do this. Because we needed more of such things. I used to be so deep into secular music. I've DJed before, and if I'm DJing for parties and everything, you should know that I have every latest song. I'm digging for new songs that people don't have. So my phone, my laptop, everything is secular. I met a friend who introduced me to gospel music before I met the urban gospel people. Shout outs to Eva. She was doing spoken word at that time. So she, you need to stop listening to secular music. You need to edify yourself. And then when I started, then she was like, you need to do away with all this secular songs on your phone. Like, I didn't understand it the first bit, but gradually I was able to do all these things. So when it comes to the music and choosing gospel, from day one, it wasn't something I planned for. It's not something that I actually said, okay, let me do this from scratch. No. Bottom line is, I chose to do gospel rap because I could rap. I chose to do urban gospel because I felt like at the time when I decided to switch from the secular, I didn't have much alternative. Because I've been listening to a lot of music. I needed that hip hop. I needed that Afro. I needed that. But I wasn't getting it like a chunk of them to be able to consume. So I felt like I was lacking. and I struggled. So I felt like, no, if I have to take this path, I can't make somebody else who would win to Christ also suffer like the way I'm suffering. So if I will be able to add up to the urban gospel community, then why not? So that's how come I actually got into all this. So after much prayer and everything, I now felt like I have to rebrand.
Okay.
And do it proper. So in terms of rebranding, I went back asking people, Charlie, how they feel if they listen to my songs and things. Yeah, how my style they like, how they see me as an artist. But the key thing was that, your lyrics are actually funny. Some of your lyrics, when I listen to your songs, it makes me smile because this part that you said this was really funny. Then I realized that okay, so it's a funny part that people get to see of me. So I rebranded as WUDDAH doing rap comedy, which is gospel rap and lyrical comedy. So rap and comedy, then we take out the C. Yeah.
Wow. Right here on the Kristocentric station, I'm having a convo with the man Joel WUDDAH, mainly known as WUDDAH, telling us how the whole thing started. And let me see if there are a couple of comments here to read. All right, I'll be back in a while to read them. So after all of these encounters, you had written your very first song. When did you write your first song?
So I think that was 2016.
Okay.
Either 15 or 16, one of them. One of them.
I see. How many songs do you have now that you haven't recorded and not non-recorded?
If non-recorded is by them plenty. Them plenty. Because in as much as in my heart I'm doing something for God, so it's full time. But in reality, like this, physically, I'm not doing it full time because school, work, and everything. So I'm not really doing it like full time. But a whole lot, because from 2016. So let me say 2016 when I released my first song. 2017. So every year I was releasing a song.
Wow.
So by the time I got to 2017, I had 3 songs.
Okay.
But I had features already with other people. I'm writing the rest and other artists. 2019, I released my first album, which is a 16-track album. That's 2019. 16-track album. But even the album, the songs that were recorded, I started writing them before the 2019. It's just that we released it in 2019. So since then I've been writing. Any chance I get, I write. Just that I don't record most often. But so how would I even tell? A whole lot. I have international collaborations. I have songs that people have featured me on. They've not released them. I don't know when they are going to release them. But I'm sure it will get to a time, probably I'll call them and tell them not to release them.
Why?
If it gets too old, I feel the impact would go. If I write a song for somebody right now, I can boldly say they can even keep it for 10 years and they release it later. I don't mind, because we learn every day.
Right.
So because there's a bit of comedy in my songs, I tend to use trendy stuff in my rap. If I say something about let's say Father Bernard in it and you keep it for 10 years, it won't be relevant 10 years time.
Yeah.
But if you release it now, people will get, let's say, the punchline or the wordplay or the comic aspect of it better. They'll embrace it more. And that's how I feel the writing skill was then. Then I was using a lot of trendy stuff. But now, if somebody calls me for a feature and I'm not sure of when the person will release it, the writing doesn't go that way. I write it for it to be a little bit of a timeless thing. But if it's my song and I know, I'm going to release it now, then I'll inculcate something like that. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your creative process like? A creative, like writing, trying to write. How do you get a song?
Hey, I was saying the other time, it's basa. It's just basa like that. So I don't box myself when writing.
Okay.
I'm not the type who has to be in that kind of. Some people will say that, oh, if I have to write, it has to be midnight. It has to be this. It has to be that. No. You can give me a song today, and by the time I get to the car, I have an idea.
Oh, wow.
By the time the car moves and gets to my workplace or house or anything, I would have been done writing.
Oh, okay.
Some of them we could be in the studio because it's just like a vibe. I could get and write. Some of the time, intentionally, I have to take my time.
Okay.
Especially when we are, it's more of a topic centered. I wouldn't want to rush it. I want to like research into it. I want to see perspective so that people can embrace it and know that this is not just like someone say water. It has to be like heavy enough. So, but when it comes to the writing itself, anything, sometimes it just has to do with the starting point, like what it starts with, and it can be a very, very like out of the box.
Okay.
It can just be the cap you are wearing. That I could start off with. It could just be. It's just like that. But so I don't have a formula. That's the thing.
I see. So you pick it from every angle you can pick.
Every angle.
Let me say hi to Imono Truth. I think that's Truth Wordsmith. He was like WUDDAH. So yeah, he says I don't box myself. No Azuma blues. Hey,
punchline.
Daniel Botre also comes to scream WUDDAH. Yeah.
NK, I see you.
Yeah, and is it Eddie Faith for
Faith Friday? Hey, Adefa, I see you.
So it's easy. Yeah, right. So on your album, the album you released, which song is your favorite on there?
Hey, my favorite.
Who's your go-to? That song that when you look through the album, you'll be like, this is my favorite.
Hey. You go hard. Because this album, this album was me trying to let people know what kind of gift God has placed in me, and what I can do, how versatile I can be. I wanted people to feel this aspect of me so that later on when you see me like doing something like this, you don't think like I'm veered off or something. That means I can actually do this, but I chose to do something else like this. So on the album, it's not like, let's say, an Afro album where you can say, okay, out of the Afro I can pick this. It's a whole collection. You have hip hop, you have reggae in there. You see, I have. So at times, depending on either what I'm going through or the atmosphere or something like that, then I can actually say that, okay, I'll go for this. I have 2 love songs in there.
I see.
I have hard hip hop.
Interesting.
I have cool hip hop. I have Afro in there. I have like a mix of. I have the actual rap comedy style.
I see. Interesting.
It's just like
Joe WUDDAH.
So I can't pick actually.
Interesting. All right. Now let's talk about your influencers, people who you have looked up to, like in this coming up. Who did you listen to often?
Who did I listen to? Yeah. In terms of like whose song I've been listening
whose song is like maybe someone you think that then when you listen to, you can pick something from here and there.
What I'll say is it can be specific.
Okay.
In the sense that I hear a lot of like Licrace and the rest, NF and everything, but I don't really listen to them. Oh, when they release a song, okay, Licrace release a song, I just hear them, they pass. When it comes to like our local, let's say Ghana here, I would listen to all the urban gospel artists because I do urban gospel. There's something we are pushing, so I need to be able to know what everybody is kind of doing, what they are doing that works and doesn't work, how they are doing it, trying to get how they are doing it and everything. So I pay attention to urban gospel music more. I don't select. What I do is I learn from each. The one who say, "Charlie, this song there be bomb." I actually learn from that one because I don't want to release any bomb. So I listen to whether Leo Zig, whether Kinskade, whether Casa Music, Truth, SIS. I wouldn't want to say this one is top. No, I listen to everybody. Once you release a song, I may or may not even comment on the song, but I'll go and listen to the song. If I'm very cool with you, and I think I could actually ask you, oh, this part you did this. I'm a fan of like rap.
Okay.
So some of the times I could ask.
So you're mainly centered on rap gospel only.
No.
When it comes to contemporary gospel, who do you listen to?
Oh, I listen to Perez music a lot.
Okay.
I like the fact that recent times he has chosen to do the Ghana bit more.
Okay.
I speak Ghana, so I understand most of what he's saying. So yeah, he's also like a brother. So I listen to him more. Not to say that there are not like good contemporary songs out there. Yeah, someone like Akese Brimpong does so well. I like his energy when it's like before. He has the vocals. Like I think he's one of the few people we actually underrated in Ghana. Like the man is serious.
Yeah,
serious. I mean, once in a while I get to like listen to some of his should I say sermons he preaches now.
Pastor.
Anyway, so yeah, it's not like I just picked on like rap, but it's just like the rap gets my attention more. So at times I listen to this kind of wordplay or the scheme they use. I'm like, okay, this. But if I'm very close to you, I don't mind coming into your DM and asking you, this part. I think someone like Scott Evans did some wordplay in a song Kobe Sam featured him on.
Okay.
Kobe Sam featured a number of artists on that song, and he did some wordplay, and I went to his DM. And I was like, Charlie, this lines. Then he also gave me the actual revelation behind how he did it and added the meaning itself. And I was like blown away. It makes me learn. It makes me also kind of be able to appreciate the gifts that they have more. So yeah, I listen to all of them. Anybody that releases a song and it's dope. I mean, recently Nana B and JT
they were here.
If I show you my phone, they're on my playlist. Lecture Me.
Oh, Lecture Me.
I play it almost all the time. The other time I actually screenshotted it and put it on my status. I don't know whether JT was like on standby on my status. When I posted it, then you saw it. I'm like, oh, you weren't supposed to see it at this time because it was around 1 a.m. That song, it's really dope. So I don't even like I listen to these people. I don't listen. No. That song is really dope. And I told them they need to like keep pushing and all that. Yeah. So
when you look at the urban gospel music space now, do you think you people have gotten somewhere?
We have. In as much as we are not where we ought to be, we have. Those days when I knew the J Smokes and the Kinskade, it was a struggle. I mean, at least nowadays when you go to churches and you mention Kinskade, you mention some people know them, they know their music and all that. They're able to organize their own concerts and people turn out and everything. Back then, it wasn't like that. Because back then, they have to actually teach you their songs when they come for like either your church or some, because people have not heard it before. But thanks to, let's say, platforms like this, some churches now opening up. We talk about churches.
Were there times you were rejected because of the genre of song you do?
Okay, with me, I haven't faced much But like I said, I follow a lot of them. So I've heard testimonies about, let's say, Kinski, preachers, like about they going to some churches and they are not like being accepted. Some of the times they can't allow you to go on the platform. Some platform you because you are doing that kind of music, don't go on the stage. Like, be down there and everything because of your kind of music. They'll wait. They'll do intercession, praise and worship, offertory, preach, do other ministrations, preach the sermon. When they are done with the sermon and second offering, before they'll call you.
Wow.
But now, now people put respect on the ministry. People put respect on urban gospel. Small, at least. It's not all good. We are hoping for it to be better, but some people can testify to you, like me, like this. I've gone to minister in some churches that they've given you like good honorariums for you to go back with. So the era of Fruitelli and things are wiping off small. Do you get it?
Yeah.
The brother, thank you, you are blessed, and all those things, they are important. But at least some are now appreciating the talent. They are understanding the fact that if not for anything, it was transportation that brought you here. So looking at it like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it's not like that now. So we thank God for how far it has come. But I think there's more room for us to get there. Before, we didn't have this kind of pool when it even comes to like award schemes. But now our heads will pop up here, one. It means that with time we can actually fight for more of such things. Preachers have been there, Kinski has been there, Kobe Sam has been there, Scott has been there, Joke has been there. So counting it.
Oh, Phoebe Folson is here. He says, awesome interview. I remember him as a media guy. He has come far and I am proud of his exploits. No doubt he's a gift. Keep soaring.
Amen. Thank you. That's true. That's true.
So recently we had an event breakout. What was your impression about it?
God bless Uncle Fie. God bless him so much. The thing is, I've been part of event organizing for some time now. The thing is that anytime somebody organizes a program, whether it went well, it didn't go well, it didn't even get to happen, you really need to appreciate that person.
Yeah, true.
Because there's so much that goes into planning something, let alone for you to talk about something that is not going to fetch the person money. Me, I was blown away. I was so like overjoyed. The fact that it was also centered on urban gospel, it just made my day. Like when I just saw, when I heard, because I was called by DJ Paloma, and he told me about it. He will tell you, when I was talking, I said, Charlie, a day, anything, just make her know me a day. Because for somebody to just get up and want to like help push this movement, that we all want to push it. So if somebody is helping you push it, I don't really care about whatever it's at the background. Let's just do this. So my impression, it was awesome. It was nice. I like the fact that he wants to also do it like, he said he was going to do it in a new like dimension. Probably next time you focus on another category of the. I mean, such a great gift we have. Uncle Fee is just awesome. I enjoyed myself that day. Like, I really enjoyed myself. That day, I was super tired. I was like, but I'll still come. We had gone for a walk. The Pediase.
Wow. It brought so much energy.
Went to walk to the mountain top. But I was like, nah, I can't miss it. So I drove here, and then God being so good, everything was just awesome. I like the fact that souls were also won unto Christ. I mean, I keep hearing Call Me Nazareth's testimony, but I don't know. For one thing, anytime he says that story, it still hits me. I've heard it some, but anytime I hear it, it still hits me, and I just pray that the way it hits me, it should hit like people even more to just give themselves to Christ like that. And it's an awesome program. I can't wait for the next edition.
Sure, and we appreciate you for coming through. Let's talk about. I think we should do a part 2 of this. Let's talk about your recent release, Easy. Tell me the story behind that song.
I remember, because Easy wasn't. I released it this year, but I didn't write it this year.
I see.
I think I wrote it either 2 years ago or something. Yeah, but for the church folks, they enjoying it because I was ministering the song even before I went to record it.
I see.
So I was using an online beat to always minister to them.
Oh, okay.
It was just like this year that I actually put it out there as a recorded piece. I recorded it late last year. It was supposed to be that Christmas song, but we had to just hold on and then release it this year. So Easy was just that part of me that felt like, do people really understand the scripture when God says he can do exceedingly abundantly above anything we could either ask or think? And yet when some situations happen, we think, oh, this one there doesn't need prayer. We actually have to use our physical might to do it. So lately when something happens, even to somebody, and say, oh, I just broke my tongue, then I'll go like, oh, thank God. They think I'm just joking about it. Everything I'll just say thank God. But the fact is, I spoke about you having a broken heart. And when people have broken hearts, they think I have to either talk to somebody who has been through the broken hearts before I can get, or I have to do this kind of revenge thing. Like, then they take the God factor out. A girl does something to a boy, they take the girl factor out. Even when it comes to rent. Rent that they need to pay for, they don't have money to pay for. They take out the God factor. They think, oh, it has to be that one uncle B, that burger B, that sugar daddy B, that I have to. Like, why do you always have to take the God factor out? Meanwhile, the moment you give it to God, He will do it easy.
Okay, all right, I get it.
But we always go the hard way. So why would you have an easy option, but we want to go the hard way? So that's basically the whole thing. And then I remember the time I was writing it too, the economy hard. And so everybody was just looking elsewhere. But I mean, even as a nation, we need to also like channel it to God, and everything will be easy. So
everything will be easy. Quickly, let's jump onto this tune, and when we're back, we sign out. Easy from the camp of Joel WUDDAH.
Play the music. Rap Parmedy. WUDDAH.
Easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve them easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve them easy. Easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve them easy. Easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve them easy. That your boyfriend will break your heart. You won't kill yourself. Easy. Hey, that your girlfriend you date for years. Sugar daddy conte. Easy. Your way watch out. Don't start the smoke. You want this so now. Easy. Your stubborn girl. Carry belly con house. You want this so now. Easy. That your exams where you don't write. Your heart they beat. Cause you don't know if you be ba da. electricity. Easy, easy. He says this year, his cousin's friend is coming back. Easy, easy. So you have to pay. If you don't pay, you are moving out. Easy, easy. So 3 a.m. you want to shout like hey, easy, easy. But you can shout, cause Nana says scampe dede, scampe dede.
Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy.
Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy.
Surely God could solve all your problems easy if you give your problems to God. Great tune, inspiring tune. I loved every bit of it. I even did the dance in the bar. You didn't see what I can do. Ready? WUDDAH, tell you, this tune is great, man.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Shout outs to Made Music. He made this.
Oh, okay.
He produced it, recorded it. Shout outs to him.
I see. Well, what advice or what should I say? With the path you've come, all right, there are certainly people or upcoming, even though you might still be in the category of upcoming.
Yeah.
What word of advice would you give to someone? Because it's not an easy space to be in, especially with the God factor, because definitely their purpose, the primary purpose is to project Christ. Yeah. So what advice would you give to an upcoming urban gospel artist?
Well, any platform that I get, I tell people patience. The thing is that when we say patience, someone will just sit back. Don't tell us the real thing. I just telling us patience. But it's very, very necessary in this space because carrying the cross and following Jesus, you need that patience.
Absolutely.
Yes, you cry, patience and be man go give you up. Or no grandpa say if it is his will, and yes, I can cap and then pass you over. So this journey is a tough one. This journey takes time. It takes time, all because it's not our will. And once it's not your will, you need patience to make God's will come to pass.
Okay.
And if you come into this space, and you let me put it this way, and it's not a calling, or you don't have that strong will that this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm being led to do. If the patience is not there, trust me, you'll be frustrated.
Yeah.
Because you complain about almost everything. Why is this not that? Why is this not this? Why is this not, and today this, and I did this, and I did that. I've put in all the money. I've put in all this, and it's not working. It's not working. No. Have patience. The one who has told you to be on this path is the one who has the roadmap.
Right.
If anything, go back to him. He's the director of the movie. If anything, ask him. In this scene, what am I supposed to do? In this scene, what am I supposed to do? You can even ask him, this thing that we are doing, the shooting we are doing, is it a feature film we are doing? Is it a short film? Is it an international film? Is it a series? Some people don't even know. So let me tell you this thing.
Tell me.
Because some people don't even know their purpose.
Okay.
They are frustrated. Even before they get into it. So even when things are even going right for them, they think it's wrong.
I see.
So if my calling is to be able to reach out to people, and it is specific, and God has told me that there are people in Accra I need you to win, and it's for 5 years, why would I be bothering myself? Hey, I have to go international. Hey, Nakuma Sekra Menkoda. it's not part of God's will for you. You are so you see, you'll be making moves towards international, making moves towards reaching people in the northern part of the country, and you are forgetting that your main
purpose.
mandate is purpose is just in Accra, and you are supposed to reach the Accra people. Some people too, theirs is international because there's somebody like the Ethiopian Enoch. There's somebody in that Namibia you need to go and reach, and that's why you need to move from Accra and go. But others too are getting comfortable because probably they are being accepted either in their church or some few fan base that they have. But you are rather supposed to move and go out there. Don't think when the Bible says we should go out there and win the souls means that everybody has to go out. Like, no. When you find your purpose, you'll be able to do it. Again, some of us are not called to be number one.
Okay.
So you can't always want to be the one to be up front. I don't know how some people might take this. I just felt to say it, so I'm saying it. Urban gospel would definitely have a breakthrough. Will have. Probably it's not WUDDAH is going to get that breakthrough for urban gospel to get that breakthrough. It might be somebody probably not yet born, or it might be somebody who will just come up like in a month's time. So the fact that it looks like some people too are almost there, don't also think that that's your purpose. For all you know, God just called you to have a kind of exposure to pick this person to bring us the breakthrough. Therefore, know the purpose. Before I conclude, know your purpose and know what you are supposed to actually do.
Know your purpose.
Because if that person who is almost at the finish line thinks, oh, I'm the one supposed to cross it, and God says, no, you are not the one supposed to cross it. Whatever you do, you can't cross it. There was one viral video about some people doing, like, I think it was a race, that long one that you go, it's like a cross country something. When the guy got there, one of the, not his partner, an opponent, was almost at the finish line but was crawling. I think he had like pains or something like that. People came to pass. When he got there, he didn't pass. He actually helped that guy to go and cross the finish line.
Wow.
Most of the time, we think, oh, crossing first or getting there first is the main thing. How many of those who passed and won the race have we seen the video? That particular race they did at that time, I don't know about it, but those two people, that's what I remember.
Right.
So you can actually live a life which feels like it's good in the eyes of people. You can feel good about it, but you may not be remembered for it because that's not the purpose for which you were being called to do. Yeah,
this is a message. Thank you very much. I'll
so
cut
much.
this out and then definitely put it out there. Yeah, let me read these last messages and then we'll wrap it up. BCK Bernard Sorokubi says yes sir. Truth Wordsmith, yeah, it says preach. And then BCK also came back to say the 3 a.m. there we all know. Yeah, right. Righty. Any more? Okay. Lindsay Boache, Adam says energy, and then Chucho Galaxy also has the emoji there.
I see.
Righty, thank you all so much. Yes, it's been an amazing time. Definitely, I'm pretty sure I'd have to. Okay, what's the future looking like? Do you have any new music coming up soon?
Yeah, we are planning on shooting a video for Easy.
Oh, okay.
I'm trusting God to do it. There's been doubts.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. I like to move when like God says just do this, do that. Even with Easy, a lot of people have said, oh, when is the song coming out? When I go to, then I go like, I've not recorded it. Like, But once I felt like the leadings were going to like record it, I recorded it. This video should have shot it long time. Yes, somebody will say, oh, once you have a music, you need to get the music video. Yeah, we need to, but we are planning it.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to do it, we'll do it. If not, I may have to just move on with other projects. I have a lot, like I said, I have a lot of songs. There's been songs people are asking me, like, when are they going to, like, get it? I've still not recorded them, but I minister them.
So there'll be songs that come in this year again?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely, a lot. There will be features too. I have... Okay, this one I can't let it out now.
Anyway.
Somebody who slaughter me. But there are more to come this year. God willing, to this year we'll be having the Urban Gospel Festival.
Okay.
We couldn't have it last year, but we'll be having it this year. So people should just look out for details.
Yeah.
We'll be spelling them out very soon. This year is going to be very interesting. Yeah. So.
Sure. Under Uncle Fifi Folsom too, we would be here to do and help with the promotions need be. Yeah. So
bless God. Bless God.
Right.
Bless God.
Right. Any other thing you got to say before we check it out here?
Thanks so much to God Almighty for bringing me here. Thanks to Uncle Fee. Thanks to you yourself. Thanks to my family for supporting me. I mean, it's not easy taking the family name.
Yeah.
Taking the family name, and at times they have to address you with the family name, like they have to call you WUDDAH. I mean, they've been supportive. Thanks to my church for holding me down. Thanks to everybody who has been supporting me, sharing my stuff, even for those who tune in to like listen. God bless each and every one of you for doing that. The comments, Charlie, you guys really held me down. And then keep supporting. Just look out for more projects coming up. And then also support Urban Gospel, not just me. Support Urban Gospel in general. And get ready for Urban Gospel Festival 2.0.
Yes, support urban gospel music. Yes, right here on the Kristocentric station. Well, thank you all so much for doing the listening. Of course, we are Kristocentric station. Whenever you hear Kristocentric station, we are an online gospel radio station. 24/7, we are broadcasting Christ-centered content, be it music, be it the word, anything related to gospel, the gospel, we do that. Promoting gospel music, anything Christ. That's why we are the Kingdom Promoter. Righty. So if you're watching via YouTube or Facebook Live, kindly, I've left a link in the description. All right, it takes you right to the radio link. That's www.kristocentric.com. It's very easy to listen and it doesn't buffer. Okay, so you can listen to your radio music, and you can even play it in the background on whichever device you use. All right. So Kristocentric, please, I've left the link. Kindly do. And if you're watching via YouTube, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell. A couple of reminders of things to come right after here. Your boy Advantage comes through with Kristocentric news. Yes, because we are full broadcasting house, full gospel broadcasting house. So right after here, your boy Advantage comes through with Kristocentric news. After the news, supernatural, listen to mind-blowing testimonies of things that have happened, of how God still works. And then after supernatural, a couple of songs, and then from 4 p.m. GMT, that's 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, my man, the Kristocentric guy, Fifi Folsom, comes away with the Gospel Drive Online, bringing you great music and awesome segments like the Drive Game, Beats the Beats, Bible Knowledge Quiz, Praise Report, and of course you could win yourself a coupon to go and enjoy yourself at Cheese Pizza. And also today being a Thursday, Epignosis series with Pastor Josh Lai. Today we continue part 2 of the sacrifice message. No, superstition, that's the message. Superstition, that's the topic. Superstition. Righty, thank you all so much for doing the listening right here on the Kristocentric station with me, WUDDAH, today. Of course, I have one more task for him, and I'm pretty sure because he's a media guy, let's see if he passes it. I do this for all my guests. So WUDDAH, thank you so much for coming, and I'm pretty sure if there's another time we could do this, we'll talk more about the challenges in the urban space, how you did this, how you did that, and how you could also help others. Right. So thank you so much for coming.
Bless out.
If you're a radio presenter, you're done with your show, how would you sign out?
How would I sign out?
Yes.
You want me to sign out for you? I'll sign out for you.
No, how would you sign out? It's the last task for you.
Okay, so this is the point where we bring our curtains down, and I've enjoyed myself. I hope you also enjoyed yourself. I'll catch you some other time, but until then, keep listening and keep watching. Kristocentric station is the Kingdom Promote.
Well, I wasn't expecting anything less. Definitely the man with many talents. He's certainly done that. Righty, thank you all so much for doing the listening and the watching right here on the Kristocentric station. I'm back here same time next week from 1 p.m. GMT, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, you keep smiling, keep shining. Do stay safe. You do no wrong. And you stay where you belong. My name is Robynsyn Crusoe, signing out with this one from the camp of WUDDAH. Easy, easy. Let's go.
Made music. Rap comedy. WUDDAH.
Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Die your boyfriend, will break your heart. You won't kill yourself. Easy, easy. Hey, die your girlfriend. You date for years. Sugar daddy conte. Easy, easy. Your way watch out. Don't start the smoke. You want this so now. Easy, easy. Your stubborn girl. Carry belly con house. You want this so now. Easy, easy. Die your exams where you don't write. Your heart they beat. Cause you don't know if the ba da 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 de 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 or fe fe fe. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Die your landlord. Don't increase rent. Electricity. Easy, easy. He says this year his cousin's friend is coming back. Easy, easy. So you have to pay. If you don't pay, you are moving out. Easy, easy. So 3 a.m. you want to shout like hey, easy, easy. But you can't shout. Cause Nana says Scampe de. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. They come easy. All your problem go solve 'em easy, easy. Easy, easy. Easy, easy.
When tongues rise up against you, God is not going to do anything about it. He said everything you have to do about it. You have got to condemn it. When you are praying, you've got to condemn every accusing spirit, every accusing tongue that at times they send forth an unholy rumor about you, and you have got to condemn those things they are saying about you. He says every tongue that shall rise up against you.
Hey, we got the devil
well as our opponent. We need to know his tactics. Practically, don't be ignorant of his devices to steal, to kill, to destroy, and their point is he can resist, yeah, he's the adversary. Like a knife, he divide people without any reason or lie. Makes you feel so bad about your blessings despite the damages you feel cause. Corrupter of minds, me and know you, so nothing you feel show me no. Fed up with the Holy Ghost, many power overdose. At the mention of his name, demons you already know. Fed up with the Holy Ghost, many power overdose. At the mention of his name, demons you already know. So I laugh at them.